And welcome everyone to our Little Antlers Learning Center public meeting. We appreciate you all joining us today. And I'm Audrey Gowdy. I'm the Director of Philanthropy here at Mid-State Health Center. And we also have with us Bob McLeod, who is the CEO at Mid-State Health Center. Samantha Hooper, who is the Director of Marketing and Strategic Communications Manager at Mid-State Health Center. Chris Solomon, who is our lead architect from Salmon Dalia. Josh Furbish, who is also an employee of Mid-State Health Center and is our clerk of the works for our Little Antlers Learning Center project. Barry Beauvert, who is our construction manager for the project and is working with AW Rose Construction. And Roxy Severance, who is our grant consultant and working with us to help acquire funds with USDA. And the USDA loan that we are seeking is in the amount of $1,995,000. And having this public meeting is part of a requirement of that USDA funding, and that is why we are gathered here today.
Great. And for those that are not aware, Mid-State opened up its child care center in 2007 for the purposes of recruitment and also eventually helping other community members that needed quality child care. We did a feasibility study about a year and a half, 2 years ago now, that indicated that there's a shortage of quality child care services in this greater community, and Mid-State decided to grow their child care center from approximately 20 children to eventually, when everything is built and ready to go, to 60 children, ranging from infants to preschoolers. And so it's in response to a community need, which quite frankly is part of the mission of Mid-State.
That's great. And I'd like to show you some plans. Actually, before showing you plans, I'm going to share my screen. I would like to show you our Little Antlers logo for those of you who have not seen it. Here is our little mascot, Max, and our logo.
Who did that for you? It's beautiful.
Isn't it adorable? All right, moving right along. I'm going to stop that share, and I'm going to bring up some of our plans. And I will let Chris Solomon speak to these.
Okay, you guys have all heard this a few times. The new children's center located to an existing 8,000 square foot building. The new main entrance comes into a new entry vestibule. Off of that, we have, there's 5 main classrooms hosting children from 0 through age 4, and then we have towards the end of the building, a flexible future expansion classroom and an indoor play area off to the right. So those main classrooms are all, as you come in off the vestibule, to the left side of the screen. Then as you go down the hallway, we have the support facilities, new indoor play area, and that leads out to the exterior playground. And that'll be, again, kids from ages 0 through age 4 currently in the facility.
Great. Thank you very much, Chris. In addition to the USDA loan that we are seeking, we have been working diligently to acquire other grants and funding sources. And so far we have brought in CDBG funding for a public facilities grant. We have brought in CDBG tax credits, and we are those of which we have received, and we currently just applied for and are waiting to hear back from also some CDBG economic development funds. We have also received a Northern Border Regional Commission grant in the amount of $350,000. We are just rolling out this week our capital campaign, which we hope to bring in about $500,000, and that is where we're working with the community and we're doing some fundraisers. We just recently learned that we have a partner in the Bank of New Hampshire who is matching the first $50,000 that we raise in the community, dollar for dollar. And we also have many other asks out there with our Grafton County for some of the ARPA funds. And so we're continuing to raise funds for this $3.1 million project. And we have our first fundraiser scheduled for October 23rd, which is a glow ball golf tournament. And so, yeah, we've been busy at work to raise the money for this program and site to be renovated. And as soon as we complete a few extra steps that USDA requires, which I believe will be completed this week, if not even today, we should be scheduled for our pre-construction meeting. And at that point in time, we'll be given the thumbs up, the go ahead to begin construction. And I believe that summarizes our project. Does anyone have any questions, suggestions, ideas that they'd like to share?
Can you send some information on that glow ball golf tournament?
Interesting you should ask. I would have an ask of you. So I would be happy to send you information.
Thank you, Chris. You beat us to it.
I was waiting for you to be done with all of the stuff you had to do for us before I had an ask, but we might have a tea sponsorship available, Chris, for you.
Sounds good. Also sounds like a fun event. So
yeah, it'll be a fun event. It's in the evening from 5 to 10. It is a condensed course, but because of safety, but we'll be having a good time. I will follow up with you after this.
There's only one water hazard, Chris, that people have been known to walk into it.
and it's so 5 hours to do 18 holes.
No, it's go ahead, Audrey.
Yeah, probably about 1 hour to complete, and it's 5 holes because of the safety. It's a 9-hole course, so it's an abbreviated golf event with food and beverages and raffles and silent auctions and other entertainment. It'll be held at Waterville Valley.
I'm gonna need the whole 5 hours to do that.
No problem.
We look forward to having you there.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, I'm going to try to join as well.
And yes, actually, you're on our list to mail this off to. Samantha just wrapped up all of our sponsor information and our glow ball flyer. It's adorable. So I'll send that off to everyone. All right. Hearing no comments or questions from anyone in attendance, I believe we can close this meeting.